Temperatures in the 80s through most of the day.
87 at 3 o'clock.
Let's talk about air quality.
Welcome to News 10. I'm News 10 Chief Meteorologist Monica Woods, and these are my colleagues Ashton Altieri and Darla Givens.
Now, as forecasters, we can have a pretty tough job. We're expected to forecast what's going to happen in the future.
Since no one can really predict future events, we have to use tools like computer models.
We can also look at satellite images, which show the clouds. These are built using pictures of the sky taken from space. The images are sent back to Earth and placed on a map.
A good deal of our day is spent forecasting the weather and then putting together graphics to tell the weather story. If we take a look at live Doppler radar, you'll be able to see some of those areas of storms that have been pushing through the area, really developing with this daytime heating, producing some very severe cells right now, especially in and around the Merced area, with hail size up to almost an inch right now in diameter.
So how do our graphics go from being on the computer to being on TV? Well, let's go down to the News 10 studio to find out.
This is our News 10 studio, and this is our live weather desk. We use it during live newscasts and also severe weather.
Here is our news set. This is where all of the News 10 anchors sit. And then over here on this side of the studio, this is where our green screen is located. Now you may be wondering, how does all of this connect with us doing the weather? Well, here's Monica to explain.
So how do we bring the magic of weather to you at home on your TV? Well, you're probably wondering, why am I standing in front of a green screen? This is how we actually bring our weather maps to you at home. Behind me here is indeed a big green screen. We've got a computer that's inside the camera, and it says everything that's that color green, put the map on. So let's put the map on, and you'll be able to see that I'm not wearing the map, but we can see the map right behind us. We've got monitors on either side of us, so we know where to point to, because obviously we're pointing to a green screen. If you don't believe me, let me show you an example of how true this is. Bring in Grace right now, and she's wearing a green shirt, and look what happens. You can see that she's actually wearing the weather map, and it's pretty impressive because there is actually a green shirt on Grace here.
Severe weather can be very fascinating to a lot of people, but severe weather can also be very dangerous. On the enhanced Fujita scale for ranking tornadoes, California tornadoes are on average on the weekend, generally ranking as an EF0 or EF1. Now, the strongest tornadoes can have wind up to 300 miles per hour, causing complete destruction.
Two elements need to be present for tornado development: change in wind direction and increasing wind speed with height. This will create a horizontal spinning effect. Within a thunderstorm, we'll have rising air with the updraft of the storm, which then tilts this air vertical, spanning 2 to 6 miles wide in the back of the storm. This is the area where most tornadoes form.
Hail can also fall from thunderstorms. Small water droplets caught in an updraft go up and down, freezing and falling until they are just too heavy and the clouds can't support them.
The heaviest hailstone in the United States weighed 2 pounds and fell in Vivian, South Dakota on July 23, 2010.
All thunderstorms have lightning, which is 54,000 degrees Fahrenheit. It kills and injures hundreds of people each year.
Even though science can seem somewhat abstract, it can be fun too.
Yeah, that's right. Take a look at this experiment we did in the News 10 studio to discover the properties of liquid nitrogen.
We're going to fill this tub right here with liquid nitrogen.
Okay.
Fair enough? So here, grab the end here. This is called a dewar, right? Named after Charles Dewar. This is a way to be able to hold the liquid nitrogen. So it's holding on to the liquid nitrogen. We're just pouring. Let's pick up again and pour this way. All right, so we're going to try to fill this up with some liquid nitrogen. Oh, that's a pretty good.
Okay.
That's a pretty good pour right there. All right, that's good. All right. Now, while I set this off to the side, go bring your friends over. Would you do that?
Melissa, Melissa, come on over here. Stand around. We got to do it big, so we got to bring them in.
All right. So, ladies, here's what. Oh, here, Dan, take off your glasses.
Yeah.
We need these welding things. All right.
Gotcha.
So just put a welding mask on. It's perfect. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Okay.
So here's what I have: I have this container over here of hot water.
Yeah.
So we're going to pour the hot water into the liquid nitrogen, and then our helpers behind us, we're going to get real close to me when we pour.
Okay.
Because we need somebody to help us count down.
Okay.
Okay? Big cloud here at News 10. Fair enough?
Gotcha.
All right, here we go. Ready? All right,
Come on in,
ladies.
come on in.
All right, so stand right here. Get
right
close.
here, right here.
Dan, right over here.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Get close. It's good. Get
You
close.
don't need help pouring that one.
No,
huh?
no, no. You just stay right there. You're
Oh.
good. Right here we go. Count me in. 3,
Come on.
2, 1.
Watch out.
Woo! It's pretty awesome, don't you think?
That was very cool.
Are you guys
That
good?
was so cool.
Isn't that the craziest thing in the world?
Oh my God.
There is our cloud for News 10.